What is up, you guys? Game Nut here, and man, I told y'all we had some catching up to do, man. When's the last time you see me drop back-to-back MUT episodes on the channel, man? Come on now. Jokes aside, of course, though, welcome back to another episode of Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Today, we are going to be revisiting the Campus Heroes program in MUT, which, you know, wasn't that long ago, man, right? I know I keep saying that we got some promos to catch up on here, but I'm sure you guys can probably remember back to this promo and what it all was about a little bit, of course. But anyways, after completing the solo challenges for Campus Heroes, of course, you do earn yourself one of the free cards, which in this promo consists of a bunch of 89 overall Campus Legends, basically. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there's a couple of players in here that I honestly have never even heard of before, but I'm sure that there's probably a lot of fans out there that, you know, really appreciated having some of these old school players back in MUT, ones that especially probably never even in Ultimate Team in the past before, so it's probably a lot of cool to see some of these guys here in Madden. Now, out of that free pack, of course, from the solo challenges, I decided to go ahead and pick up here a right outside linebacker, a new pass rusher for the defense, Derek Thomas, 89 overall, of course, like I have been saying, man. And let me tell you guys, from playing with this card, this dude is an absolute monster. I'm excited for this guy to get a bigger upgrade in the future because, man, just playing with his 89 overall, I mean, he just gets in the backfield so quickly. He's also on my kickoff returns, and that dude is always like the first guy there to meet the kick returner every single time. It's kind of crazy. Now, throughout playing MUT, of course, there were a couple of missions / objectives to complete where you were able to earn yourself a couple of more of those free 89 overall Campus Hero cards. You guys can see here, one that I decided to pick up was for the offensive line. You know, nothing too exciting, but I always say this, whenever you can get free offensive linemen, I'm all about it, man, because I'd rather not spend coins on that position when they really don't even perform that well to begin with. But anyways, John Hanna, another free 89 overall, joining the team. Another quick little side note with these cards, though, this was the first promo, I think, this year for Madden 22 where they decided to change it, where the free cards that they get, you can't add them into the master set, so I feel like that was kind of lame of VA to do so, but it is what it is. I guess we're still getting some free cards, so of course we had to go ahead and buy a couple of other pieces here. It doesn't really matter what that Jordan Shipley card looks like because you guys are going to see here in a second what we needed that for. We also got AJ Hawk from one of my boys out there. Shout out to you know who you are out there, giving me a free card to help me out with this set. But obviously, with the Campus Heroes episode, we have to go out there and get the Master card, which is, of course, 91 overall Reggie Bush. Now, of course, like I was saying, the reason I didn't show you guys the stats of those other cards is because once you complete the Master set, you get your choice of any of those 89 overalls, and you get to pick 3 of them back. So you guys did just see my choices there. Now we'll go through those stats. AJ Hawk is going to be returning, even though we did use him as one of those cards to put into the set. But we needed ourselves a new middle linebacker to help man that middle of the defense, and this guy's actually got some really solid all-around stats and especially some good speed too, so finally we might be actually able to use a middle linebacker for once in Madden. Now, next up, I decided to go ahead and help out the secondary a little bit at a new corner here from the Arizona Cardinals, Antrell Roll, the legend, 89 overall. Again, of course, you guys can see his stats. And then one more on the defense. You guys might notice the trend here. I definitely catered a lot to the defense in this episode, man. Most of these Campus Hero cards are all on the defensive side here. So Brian Dawkins, obviously a Hall of Famer up here in the defense, going to be manning our free safety position. And the one lone Campus Hero we're bringing into the offense, aside from the offensive lineman, I guess, of course, we have 91 overall Reggie Bush, which, I mean, that's all we need on the offense, man. This is going to be the main show here in today's episode. You guys can see the stats, man. Obviously, Reggie Bush can do it all. He's got the speed. He's elusive. He can receive and rush the ball. I'm excited for you guys to see what that card can do. Now, there is one more card I decided to bring into the team aside from the promo players, which you guys are seeing here is veteran Sammy Watkins. You know, I understand a little homage here. You know, it's a Baltimore Raven. Hey, whatever, you know, sue me. Let me love my team, man, okay? Aside from the fact that, you know, I'm not in super good terms with this man after that Miami Dolphins game. I'm sure you guys probably watched it. But anyways, that is, of course, all of the upgrades for today's episode. You guys are now seeing what the offense looks like. Currently, our team is an 87 overall. Not too many changes to the offense again, like I did say. Obviously, maybe we'll have to focus on that next episode and, you know, get a lot more remodeling done over there. But as for the defense, you guys can see here, obviously a lot more changes and big-time upgrades here with those Campus Heroes, man. We've got AJ Hawk in the middle of leading that middle of the defense with Derek Thomas rushing off the edge, and of course we've got 2 new members up there lurking in the secondary. So again, like I said, offense is definitely lacking as it's only an 86 overall, whereas the defense is sitting at an 88. Pretty solid, man. But as we jump into our head-to-head seasons, man, once again, that 4-0 record, we're looking to improve it. All right, boys, hopping into the first game of the episode. We've got ourselves a nice little NFC rivalry here, man, with the Saints taking on the LA Rams. You guys can see that top three, of course, and out of the gate, I don't know if you guys remember me just saying it a couple minutes ago, but there he is, Derek Thomas. I don't understand, man. That dude is literally just the first guy there every single time when it comes to the kickoff return coverage. But first play out of the gate, my opponent having Derek Carr at quarterback, able to find his receiver. I think that might have been Devontae Smith there for a nice big reception out of the gate. 2nd and 10 now. Going up to Butler. I'm not even sure who this guy is, but mossing our corner Antrell Roll. 2 plays out of the gate, and Derek Carr is dotting up my defense right now.
Gotcha, bitch.
But the next play on 1st and 10, J.C. Jackson is going to be coming up with the interception, and oh man, that was just too easy. My opponent came out here just dominant, dotting up the defense, moving his team down the field, and just had a costly turnover, man. Made a bad read, and our defender, J.C. Jackson, just able to make a good play off of it, man. I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish that it was other members of our secondary that were able to make these plays, man, because I just feel like J.C. Jackson has just been on our team for so long, and is the only guy that ever gets interceptions, but hey, man, I guess I won't complain about a turnover. So, Derek Carr coming back out here on offense with a vengeance now. You know, he's trying to come back after that turnover, like I said. Derrick Henry now on the check down. Oh, my goodness. Just ended our strong safety's career, man. Budda Baker just got ran over completely by that man. And then following that play on 1st and 10, Derek Carr, low point pass to his tight end. I believe that is Dallas Goedert with the touchdown. And just like that, man, he came back out very quickly, tying this game back up 7-7. Now, as we're out here on offense, 2nd and 8, man, you guys know we're going to be trying to do nothing but feeding this man, Reggie Bush, as much as possible and getting this guy just countless touches. Now, here on 3rd and 1, I decided to hit him with a play action. I'm sure he was expecting a run, but with Sammy Watkins on just the simple in route, able to use that speed and swerving between those defenders, man, for an easy touchdown, man. Sammy Watkins might not be able to do that in real life anymore, but hey, at least he's still got some speed here in Madden, man. Really just doing nothing but just using that speed, like I said, and literally just swerving between those defenders and making them miss, just running around them like they weren't even there, man. That was a crazy good touchdown, but we came back out very quickly now, of course, 14-7 on the scoreboard, so my opponent is coming out here. Derek Carr seeing what he can do now on this 3rd drive. Budda Baker doing a much better job there, coverage on Derrick Henry that time, not getting absolutely trucked and ran over there. 3rd and 5 now for Derek Carr, lobbing it up. And this time, Antrell Roll is able to make the play, not getting a big reception caught on, and he comes up with his first interception on the team, man. There we go, finally getting some turnovers from other guys in the secondary, man. That's what I like to see, especially the new ones that we just brought into the team. So here on 2nd and 9 now, Patrick Mahomes going to be looking to, of course, Reggie Bush, like I said, trying to get this guy as many touches as I can in today's episode. A nice reception there for Reggie Bush, like you guys, of course, heard me say earlier. This guy can do it all, of course, rushing the ball, receiving the ball, whatever it is. 3rd and 5 here, DeAndre Hopkins, a beautiful comeback route there, man, on 3rd and 5, like I said, able to continue that drive, keep the chains going. Here on 1st and 10, ooh, a little trickery. I don't know if you guys can see it, decided to sub in Lamar Jackson there. You know, you always got to keep eyes on who's back there at quarterback, man. Just, you know, trying to keep my opponent on his toes, doing a little trickery here. On 3rd and inches, no, and I end up throwing a red zone interception to Darius Slay. Man, I tried catching him off guard once again instead of running it, going with the pass, and I also tried forcing it to Sammy Watkins. That was a bad decision. But with just under 10 seconds, my opponent thinks he can get points on the board, but Brian Dawkins has other plans. He's taking it to the house. Brian Dawkins, that dude is just rolling all over the field. He doesn't know how to contain his excitement that he just made a pick 6 for the team, man. Like I said before, when you bring in new players to the team and they just make those immediate impacts and have those big plays like that, it's just, you love to see it, man. Brian Dawkins, the new free safety, coming up with a big pick 6. Here on 3rd and 18, as we come back here in the second half to open the 3rd quarter, Kyle Pitts grabbing his first catch of the episode, and that was definitely a big one, a huge conversion there for a 1st down. So on the next play, a counter rush with Reggie Bush, and all he's got is one man to beat. feet. It's Darius Slay making him pay after grabbing that interception, and Reggie Bush is just way too quick, spinning into the end zone. And of course, after that, the game gets paused. You guys were probably expecting it soon, and your peer has conceded the game. So there it is, first rage quit on the episode. Of course, gonna go ahead and play one more game in today's episode for you guys. But man, the team absolutely balled out in that first game, man. 2 touchdowns for the offense and 2 for the defense as well, man. 2 pick sixes from Brian Dawkins and of course JC Jackson. Now here in the second game against the Arizona Cardinals, my opponent has the man AK-41 Alvin Kamara at kick returner, and this dude opens the game by returning the kickoff for a touchdown, man. And on top of it, he has the audacity to celebrate when he just ran forward, man, on a free touchdown on the opening kickoff. Okay, man, you know what? Reggie Bush is going to remember that. As you can see here on 2nd and 11, a nice deadly spin move once again there from Reggie Bush, able to get a nice conversion there for a first down. Now on 2nd and 5, once again, another play action. Sammy Watkins with that one-on-one separation, using that speed, breaking down the sideline again. Oh, okay. A nice little juke move there, a jump hurdle is I think is what they call it in Madden nowadays, to make that guy miss, but absolutely got popped on that play. Thankfully held onto the ball unlike he did in the Miami game. Anyways, Patrick Mahomes on the rollout, however, a nice little shovel pass there to Devin Hester, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown, tying this game back up now at 7 apiece. And oh man, what a play this was. Patrick Mahomes, oh, I mean, look at that, man. Come on, that's just like Patrick Mahomes in real life, doing cute little throws like that. That was definitely a pretty spectacular play there to see from our quarterback. So next up, as we come back out here, first plays on a defense, not really sure what these little lag spurts that are happening, but Kyler Murray at quarterback. Looks like this guy's obviously an Arizona Cardinals fan, of course, as well, having that little midget back there at quarterback. 3rd and 8 now for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray back in the pocket all day to throw, getting no pressure, throwing it deep, and thankfully our safeties are there. Brian Dawkins and Buda Baker there, able to cause the incompletion. But of course, this is Madden. Nobody punts the ball on 4th down, so 4th and 8 for my opponent. And there it is, JC Jackson. Once again, this dude is just always making plays in that slot cornerback position. Obviously, this guy was feeling pretty confident there even after returning the opening kickoff for that touchdown. 2nd and 9 now, a screenplay for Reggie Bush. And I mean, it's spam circle, man. That's all you got to do. He's just so deadly with that spin move, swinging that way back on the inside for a first down. 3rd and 9 now, however, no, Patrick Mahomes gets sacked by Chandler Jones, and he gets the strip on top of it, man, coughing up the football, and another turnover here for our offense. Okay, so we're back out on defense now, still a tie game at 7 apiece. Curtis Samuel at receiver here for my opponent, and that is Antrell Rowe coming up with the big pop there. Not able to cause a fumble, unfortunately, but we're still coming out here trying to make some plays. AJ Hawk, no! He's right there in front of Kyle Pitts. That's what I'm telling you guys about middle linebackers. It's just, I don't know what EA did to them, but they're just not as effective anymore. Gotcha, but as he's throwing this one deep on the no huddle, it is Marlon Humphrey finally coming up with an interception. I feel like it's been a long time since we've called this guy's name in the secondary. Number 44 coming up with the interception, Pro Bowl Marlowe. A lot of turnovers happening here in this game. Still pretty low scoring at 7-7. So going back to Reggie Bush right up the middle. Nothing there. My opponent's got a pretty solid D line up there. I think he's got J.J. Watt on top of it with Chandler Jones down there. So definitely a bit of a Cardinals theme team-ish here that we're rocking with. 3rd and 8, once again, going to Reggie Bush on the reception, able to pick up the first down there. That was definitely a very contested catch. Here on 1st and 10, a check down to Reggie Bush, one tackle, a spin back inside. Oh gosh, Reggie, what is he? Reggie Bush is taking that for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Reggie Bush with, I mean, probably the most elusive play you could ever see from that man. What an absolute highlight reel that was, dude. I mean, what do you make, like 5 or 6 defenders miss on that? Gotcha, bitch. Absolutely insane play there made by Reggie Bush, man. I told you guys, he wasn't going to forget that free touchdown celebration on the opening kickoff of this game, man. 14-7 is now the scoreboard. The first play back out on defense. This man throws an interception, a user lurk to our Muttmaster Cam at Chancellor, and on 3rd and 3, trying to get sneaky again by subbing in the man Lamar Jackson on the read option, and he just walks into the end zone for another touchdown. And of course, the game's going to get paused. You guys know what is coming. Your peer has conceded the game. And there you guys have it, man. 2 more rage quits on the episode. Of course, those were 2 kind of half games because, you know, they obviously weren't fully played through. We got rage quits halfway through the game. So I like to consider those kind of just as 1 win and, you know, take the season a little bit slower. So book it as 5-0 on the season, man. We are definitely getting very close to our first playoff trip of the season, which I couldn't be more excited about that. One more look at the team, though, man. I mean, these guys absolutely dominated today, like I did say. Of course, next episode, we're going to have to definitely focus on the offense a lot more because it is definitely lackluster. I mean, 2 overalls lower than what our defense is currently right now, man. So be, of course, on the lookout for that in the next episode. But, man, hope you guys did enjoy this one. Campus Heroes definitely had a lot of great players in it, man. Reggie Bush just absolutely dominant, as you guys saw. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this one, man. It's good to be back. If you did, be pretty sure to put a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.